Hello, welcome to another installment of Star Citizen, where we're going to talk more about smuggling, Han Solo style.
You're Han Solo!
Today we're going to talk about Stims and where to get them, how much they cost, where can they be sold. Now, I've had this video before, a similar one to this, but it was for 3.0, and all of the economics, all the trading, all the prices have all changed since then. There's a few things that are the same, but a lot of that has changed, so I thought I'd put out another short video to capture that.
No, I'm not going to change my mind about this.
So first we have to get our trusty ship.
That one's garbage!
The old Cutlass.
The garbage will do!
Now, where you get these Stims at, they seem to be sold at the places that have food, like Galette Family Farms and things like that. So we flew out to Galette Family Farms, landed there, and went in to check the prices. So the price of Stims there is 3 credits, I guess. What is it, dollars? I don't know. What's the money here?
10,000.
10,000?
2,000. 17. 15.
Like 3.17 UEC, right? So we picked up some there. I didn't want to get too much. You know, the game's very stable these days, but you could crash out. And immediately decided to try to sell some. Let's go back to Port Olisar. So I went back to Port Olisar, and it sells for 3.42 credits. Okay, not bad. Not a bad profit there. Wanted to find out who else would want these things. So went to one of the mining operations, because these are miners. They're working hard, right? You know, they might need the 5-hour energy drink. So we went to Tram & Myers. Landed there. They also want 3.42 UEC for these things as well. It's like, okay, well, it's the same price as Port Olisar. Not going to make any money there. Now, these prices could vary.
Last week they were a half portion each.
What about the droid?
Depending on how much is being sold here and sold there, but on this particular day, it was the same. I thought, hey, those guys in the research lab, they're working hard, you know, doing the research, crazy scientists, maybe they want some of this stuff. Staying up late, doing all those tests.
I need an analysis of this blood sample I'm sending you.
The reading is off the chart.
So I went to the Hickes Research Center, went to go sell it there. They weren't interested in it at all, which is actually the same thing I found during 3.0, but they don't want this thing at all.
Actually, the droids are not for sale.
So the last 2 places that I needed to check to see who would want this, got to go out to Grimhex, right? Grimhex, kind of a seedy place.
You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Pirates, all like that. So went out to Grimhex. It also sells for 3.42 UEC, the exact same price that we've been getting. The last place to try, let's go out to Levski. Now, this was a pain in the neck because Levski was bugged. It was during a time where the elevators weren't working. You guys know all about that. But finally, I was able to get it in and out of Levski, and the price was 3.42 UEC. So all that was not so bad. It's a pretty decent profit there, is just a little under 7.5%, which isn't great. I mean, there are better commodities than that.
50,000, no less.
But it's not terrible either, especially given the price of it. It's not too expensive. You know, if you're running a small ship, you know, you've got something that only holds, 3, 6, 10 kind of cargo units. You can still make some, SCU that is, you can still make some money on that. It's not a bad price. So that was looking at Stims. Just kind of wanted to check out where you can get those things. It's a little bit more of an informative video today. I'm going to do the same thing here very shortly and talk about some of the other vice commodities of distilled spirits. Probably look at the altrotoxin. A lot of people have already talked about Widow. I may or may not trot over that ground again, but that was the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.